My dear friend, imagine, just for a moment, that it is the quiet evening before Christmas. The world has slowed, lights are dimmed, children are asleep, and heaven feels unusually close. If I were sitting with you then, I would not begin with sentiment alone, but with wonder. Because the story of Jesus Christ does not begin in Bethlehem. It begins in the councils of heaven, when the Father asked, "Whom shall I send?" And one, only one, answered not with ambition, but with love. "Here am I, send me!" He did not come to be admired, he came to be given. Tomorrow we will celebrate a baby in a manger. But tonight, on this sacred eve, we remember that this child was already a savior before his first breath ever fogged the winter air. Bethlehem was not prepared for him. No palace, no procession, no applause. Only a young mother trembling with awe, a faithful father steady with resolve, animals who did not know they were in the presence of holiness. And angels, oh angels, who could not stay silent. This was not the arrival of a king who would take power. This was the coming of a king who would lay it down. That infant, wrapped in swaddling clothes, was already wrapped in prophecy. His hands, so small they could barely close around Mary's finger, were the same hands that would one day touch lepers, lift the fallen, bless children, and finally, be pierced for the salvation of the world. Do not misunderstand Christmas. This is not a story about a baby who grew up to teach kindness. This is the story of God descending. He came to feel what you feel, to know hunger, to know rejection, to know grief so deep that he would weep at a graveside, even knowing resurrection was moments away. He came not to explain pain from a distance, but to enter it. And he did. Tomorrow leads to Calvary. The cradle points to the cross. The wood of the manger foreshadows the wood of the tree. But tonight we pause. We kneel. We whisper our thanks because on this holy night, heaven did not shout with thunder. It sang. And that song was not merely peace on earth. It was a promise that sin would not win, that death would not last, that despair would not have the final word. So if tonight you are weary or worried or wondering whether God remembers you, look again at the manger. He came. He really came. And because he did, you will never be alone again. That is the meaning of Christmas.